Hi friends, have you ever wondered how fishermen catch massive halibut in the deep, icy waters of the Pacific? Using longline fishing, commercial fleets haul in thousands of tons of this prized fish each year. But what happens after the catch? From deck to processing factory, discover the cutting-edge technology and strict sustainability measures behind this high-stakes industry. Flounders, especially the Atlantic flounder Hippoglossus hippoglossus and the Pacific flounder Hippoglossus stenolepis, are among the largest and longest living flatfish species. According to marine biologists, the Atlantic flounder, found in the North Atlantic, holds the record as the largest, while the Pacific flounder, native to the North Pacific, is slightly smaller. Research shows that these giants can grow up to 4.5 meters, 15 feet long, and weigh over 300 kilograms, 660 pounds, with lifespans exceeding 50 years. Their flattened bodies and exceptional camouflage help them blend seamlessly into the ocean floor. This adaptation makes them highly effective ambush predators, a trait that poses challenges for fishermen and requires precise techniques in both capture and processing at the processing factory. Fishermen prefer the longline method for flounder fishing because it maximizes efficiency, preserves fish quality, and supports sustainable practices. Unlike trawling, which damages fish in the seabed, longlining uses a nylon mainline stretching for up to 50 kilometers, with thousands of baited hooks targeting large flounder. The bait, typically herring, mackerel, or squid, mimics natural prey, increasing catch rates. GPS and sonar guide precise placement at depths from 50 to 500 meters, ensuring optimal fishing zones. After waiting several hours to a full day, a mechanical winch retrieves the line. The flounders are immediately processed on board in a processing factory, preserving their freshness for market distribution. Once the long line is hauled in, the real challenge begins. Bringing a massive halibut on board is no easy feat. Fishermen use a mechanical winch to pull in the line. But when a 660-pound giant emerges, it's like hoisting a thrashing, waterlogged couch. These fish are incredibly strong, says veteran fisherman Jake Peterson. One violent thrash and you risk losing the catch, or worse, going overboard. Crew members rely on gaffs and hydraulic lifts, battling rough seas and unpredictable movements. Once secured, the halibut is immediately transported to the onboard processing factory, where it's cleaned, gutted, and packed to preserve peak freshness before reaching the market. Processing halibut immediately after hauling is crucial for preserving freshness, texture, and market value. Unlike land-based processing factories, where fish can sit on ice for hours before handling, onboard processing eliminates delays that lead to deterioration. As soon as the halibut is landed, the crew transports it directly to the processing factory on the vessel, where it is cleaned and gutted to prevent bacterial growth and enzymatic breakdown. The faster we process, the better the fish, says Captain Mike Larson. The halibut is then flash frozen at -40 degrees Fahrenheit or stored in refrigerated seawater, ensuring premium quality for export. This shipboard method minimizes spoilage, enhances texture, and delivers a superior grade product, making it the gold standard in seafood processing. Modern fishing technology has revolutionized longline operations, ensuring efficiency, sustainability, and higher quality catches. Just as onboard processing preserves halibut freshness, advanced sonar and GPS systems pinpoint dense fishing zones, drastically reducing search time and fuel costs. Automated longline systems deploy and retrieve thousands of baited hooks with precision, increasing productivity while minimizing labor. Innovations like circle hooks and deep baiting techniques further reduce bycatch, protecting marine ecosystems. Regulations enforced by the International Pacific Halibut Commission (IPHC), including catch quotas and size limits, ensure that halibut populations remain stable for future generations. With technology and responsible management, the industry strikes a balance between profitability and conservation.
Many people believe grouper is a rare wild fish caught only in open seas, but that's not true. Billions of giant groupers are raised in farms across the Americas and Europe, driving a global industry worth hundreds of millions of dollars. This fact challenges the idea that quality seafood comes only from nature and raises questions about how mass production ensures quality while protecting oceans. With rising grocery costs and health concerns, grouper offers an affordable, nutritious option. Did you know grouper fillets in US supermarkets priced at $25 to $40 per pound often come from these farms? Share how you choose seafood in the comments. Giant grouper changes sex from male to female as it matures, thriving in reef environments and fueling a booming seafood market. The United States spends hundreds of millions annually as a top consumer, while Mexico and Spain boost global supply. The grouper market reached $0.3 billion in 2024 and is expected to hit $0.5 billion by 2033. Growing at a 6% compound annual rate. Grouper is 20 to 30% cheaper than tuna. With twice the omega-3 content, lower fat and mercury levels, at 1/4, making it a favourite in American and European homes and restaurants. In 2025, recirculating aquaculture systems helped groupers reach 6.6 pounds in 1 year, as seen in Germany's Queensland giant grouper projects. Does grouper beat the tuna you buy at the store? Farming begins in coastal ponds with clear salt water. Juvenile groupers grow in indoor cement or composite tanks with controlled temperature and lighting. Seawater is filtered mechanically and biologically, then UV sterilized to remove pathogens. Once large enough, fish move to outdoor ponds or sea cages in areas like Florida or the Mediterranean. Where natural water flow creates firm, flavorful meat similar to wild-caught fish. Feed includes pellets of fish meal, squid meal, fish oil, minerals and vitamins distributed automatically for steady growth. Challenges include diseases like Vibrio, causing 20 to 30% losses, such as a 2024 outbreak in Mexico costing $8 million. Climate change raises water temperatures, cutting harvest yields by 10% in regions like Florida, while RAS setup costs $1 to $2 million per medium farm. Solutions include RAS, recycling 90% of water, vaccines, AI monitoring, and microbiome research for healthier fish. In 2025, the RAS market hits $5.13 billion, with high-value species like grouper projected at $8 billion by 2029. A Florida farmer lost 5 tons of harvest to warmer waters in 2023, doubled his income with RAS training. How do these solutions affect the grouper you eat? Harvest starts when groupers reach 44 to 66 pounds after over 2 years. Workers tighten sea cages to guide fish to the center, using soft nets to lift each one carefully to avoid scratches that lower the value. Freshly harvested groupers enter oxygenated tanks to reduce stress before reaching shore. Crews check water temperature, salinity, and fish condition to meet standards. Each harvest event can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Market fluctuations, like a 2024 price drop in Europe, and disputes with traditional fishermen over coastal space in Spain, where 2024 zoning laws were introduced, pose risks. AI forecasting for harvests cuts waste by 15 to 20%, and policies support jobs for thousands in coastal communities. After harvest, groupers reach processing plants. High pressure washing removes impurities. Larger fish, 66 to 110 pounds, are hand processed for precise gutting. Filleting and portioning, ideal for high-end US and European restaurants. Standard sizes use automated lines. Deboning meets strict standards for markets like Germany. Debone fillets are quickly frozen using IQF to preserve texture, glazed with ice to prevent moisture loss, and vacuum sealed with traceability codes for export. High automation costs and supply chain risks persist, but 2025 technologies reduce waste and improve worker training. Grouper provides high protein, low saturated fat, abundant omega-3s, and minerals like potassium, calcium, and B vitamins, supporting heart, bone, and immune health. Its white, firm flesh has a mild, sweet taste, perfect for grilling or baking. Chef Maria in Miami crafts a 20-minute lemon garlic grouper bake, a hit with locals for its fresh, sustainable flavor. Each fillet reflects careful farming, harvesting and processing. Have you tried a grouper recipe? Share your favorite in the comments. The industry grows at 6% annually, with RAS reaching $12.87 billion by 2032. It supports millions of jobs but must address disputes with traditional fishers. Microbiome research enhances fish health for sustainable harvests. Choose RAS Grouper, check supermarket labels, or ask restaurants for sustainable sources. This saves money, ensures quality harvests, and protects oceans for future generations. Next time you shop, notice sustainable seafood labels and think about their impact.
Hello. Most people assume harvesting fruits means using machines to gather large amounts quickly and cheaply. That works for everyday fruits like apples or bananas, but the world's most expensive fruits require slow, careful handwork that drives their prices to thousands of dollars. This contrast stops you in your tracks, making you wonder what makes these fruits so special. It leads us into the unique harvesting processes behind these costly crops. Harvesting common fruits relies on machines for speed and high yields. Expensive fruits, however, demand hand harvesting with strict controls. Five examples stand out. Yubari King melons sold for 5 million yen, about 45,000 USD per pair in 2019. Ruby Roman grapes with only 10% meeting top standards. Denzkike watermelons limited to 70,000 per year. Heligan pineapples taking 2 to 3 years each, and Taiyo no Tamago mangoes weighing over 350 grams. Their high costs stem from rarity, precise harvesting, and their role as prize gift. This precision defines Yubari King melon harvesting. Farmers keep one melon per plant to maximize nutrients, wiping and massaging each daily in greenhouses, a practice since the 960s. Unlike regular melons picked early for transport, Yubari melons get harvested only when fully ripe on mats to stay clean. This method ensures unmatched sweetness but limits supply. Farmer Taro Kobayashi, following his parents' footsteps, faces storms that threaten crops. He says harvesting feels like raising a child, full of pride and stress. Similar care shapes Ruby Roman grape harvesting. Farmers trim smaller grapes to ensure each weighs over 20 grams, testing sugar with meters. They harvest by hand and pack like gems. Common grapes get picked fast in bulk, but ruby grapes come from years of testing grape varieties. Only 10% reach a superior grade, fetching 1.1 million yen, about 10,000 USD per bunt. Ishikawa farmer Kenji Sato endured 5 years of failures to perfect this. His harvesting success feels like a hard-won victory. After such triumphs over failures, resilience drives Densuke watermelon harvesting. Grown on Hokkaido's sandy soil, farmers tap the black rind to check ripeness, then hand pick and polish each one. Unlike seeded green watermelons harvested in bulk, Densuke has near seedless red flesh, with only 70,000 produced yearly. The cool climate boosts sweetness, leading to 6,100 USD prices in 2008. Farmer Hiroshi Sato in Tumapru switched from rice to Densuke in 1981, facing freezing winters to save his village's economy. Harvesting these watermelons feels like reviving hope for his community. That hope fuels efforts to revive old methods for Heligan pineapple harvesting. Farmers grow them in heated sheds using traditional techniques for 2 to 3 years. They harvest by hand when fully ripe, unlike common pineapples picked green in open fields. The method's cost, 1,500 USD per fruit, reflects its historical value. Nicola Bradley and Tim Smith restored these sheds in 1991 after decades of neglect. Harvesting 9 pineapples per season. This work feels like bringing history back to life. Continuing that revival, Taiyo no Tamago mango harvesting relies on nature's timing. Farmers wrap each mango in nets, letting them drop naturally when over 350 grams with 15% sugar, then select the best by hand. Unlike regular mangoes picked green to avoid damage, Taiyo ripens fully for perfect taste and shape, reaching 4,000 USD per pair as premium gifts. Miyazaki farmer Aiko Tanaka waits through tough seasons for ideal results. Harvesting these mangoes brings deep satisfaction when they meet high standards. These harvesting stories reveal a shift from mass production to careful handwork. Farmers like Kobayashi, Sato, and Tanaka face challenges to create value beyond money. Common harvesting prioritizes speed, but but these methods build economic and cultural worth. Every harvest proves dedication can turn simple fruits into dreams worth millions. It reminds us to value the effort behind our food and the people who make it possible.